What's going on, guys? Victor here, and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video we got to catch, clean, and cook. The fishing part is coming up, so don't tune out. But over here, as you guys see, we did very good on the mangrove snapper in such shallow water. This is a continuation of that dive video you guys saw, which will be linked in the description box below. But just check out this bad boy right here. Those are some stud mangrove snapper in 10 feet of water. So if you guys want to see how we caught all these, had an epic day, and then go to cook them, stay tuned because it's about to get crazy.
Oh, we got him.
Hook this guy right behind the head. And it's so shallow that even a mutton or mangrove will come right up top to get this ballyhoo out. Oh, you see that? Look, something's chasing it. Oh my.
Oh my god,
dude,
I got cut off by something.
Yeah, there's max or kings or something. Yes. And we don't have a live well, so we got to resort to this little 5-gallon bucket right here because we're missing a piece. We ordered it and we got to fix the live well. Oh no, we got him. Yep. Let's see what's been stealing our bait. Oh, Brooke, it's a mangrove. The mangroves are coming up top. The mangroves are coming up top and crushing our live ballyhoo. How sick is that? That is how fired up we have these fish right now. You guys ever hear that saying, if you chum, they will come? Well, it's true. It works. Every single live ballyhoo I put out got instantly hit. And like I said, we don't have a working live well right now. So we're just using that 5-gallon bucket. And we're so shallow and these fish are so fired up. We've been chumming them all day long now that the mangroves and muttons and everything are coming up top and smacking these live ballyhoo. It is so sick.
12-inch.
Give them a little taste. Pier fishermen know about the strip. This is how we used to slay mackerel back in the day. Put this guy under a bobber, you get some good current going, let it flow back there. Max love it. Oh. There we go. This time he's hooked. This time he's hooked. Yes, no. Oh, on a live ballyhoo. This is gonna be something substantial with the circle hook. I don't know, I think, yeah, please, if you could. They're gonna be a bigger bottom fish, I think. It's digging deep. It's a mutton, Brooke.
Really?
Yep. Or it's a big mangrove. It's a big mangrove.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Yes. Ready? Oh, look at that thing! That's your boy! That's a stud! That is a stud, guys! On the freaking flatline ballyhoo. Boom!
Circle hook right in the corner of the mouth.
Heck yeah, right where it's supposed to be.
That thing is beast.
You guys, on a live ballyhoo in 10 feet of water, we were coming out here to screw around and just have fun and just dive. And look at this, freaking toad mangrove snapper and so shallow.
That thing's
Hell
nice.
yeah. That's dinner right there, boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
Take the GoPro off for 1 second and look at that. That's that strip, that's that pure special. Thing always gets tight. Oh man! Get him, babe.
Oh.
Big mangrove or mutton. Oh, stud! Flip him.
I got it.
Good. Yes, babe. You still on? You're on. Ooh, there's just nonstop action. So I put on a little trace of wire, like 7 inches, and I want to try to catch this king. Did you? I want to try to catch this king or whatever it is that keeps cutting us off. Could be a big Cero or king, but I think that they're kings because there's some pretty damn big boils.
That was something that ate the whole thing.
Oh, I just got eaten. Yeah. No. Look at that. Look at how long that bait was in the water. Clean slice right behind the hook. Oh, yep. You saw that? He's chasing it right to the boat. Oh, cut off again. Oh, I just got either cut or, oh, Brooke, they're so smart. Look at this. Every time they just keep cutting it in half right there. There we go. You saw that? Got him. Finally. Yep, whatever it is. No! So sad. You saw I was hooked up though. Just pulled hook. As I was reeling in. What do you know? Another cut. Oh yeah, on the strip, babe. Not a big boy. Full they are, guys. These mangroves are so freaking fat. It just looks unhealthy and funny. Look at that belly. Big old belly on these guys. They have been eating very well all day. I'm not gonna keep this one. Another slob. This girl is freaking killing me, man. Brooke is absolutely slaying the mangrove snapper right now. You guys, we're at the same spot and Brooke is she's just catching so many. We're not even keeping the small ones. We're only keeping the big ones. Oh man. There he is. I love setting the hook on some snapper. There's two little fangs right there. We'll grab onto their bait and run with it. Whoa! But I got a jig head and a chunk of valley right here. Ones that we cast netted, and we're seriously, this is one of the most just epic shallow water snapper bites we've ever had. I just casted probably 5 feet right off the side of the boat, and they are in 10 feet of water, a reef that we dive all the time, and we never knew there was this many big mangrove snapper here. It's honestly unbelievable. There he is. Small lure. These guys. Mangrove snapper right here. That's what I mean by that snapping. That's what I'm talking about. They snap. You never want to stick your finger in there. But I'm going to let this guy go because we're looking for a little bit bigger, and we've been spoiled today with quality size ones. There we go. Every single one is a little bit different. Some are really pale. Some are kind of burgundy, red. But look at the just little outlines on his dorsal fin right here. Every fish is just a little bit different shading and coloring. Ooh. Oh, it's back. Yellowtail. There we go, keeper yellowtail. They fight very differently from mangroves. Yellowtail they kind of beeline straight to the top and they make really fast runs, whereas mangroves kind of just do slow, steady head, whoa. Slow, steady head shakes and kind of just dig. They're real just brute fish. It's digging. He just was a fighter. Not crazy big, but man, he fought. Oh yeah. I think that's a yellowtail. Mangrove.
Nice one.
We cast out, we got our little spinning reels right here. We got like 10-pound braid, 20, 30-pound leader, and I'm already on, but I'm just letting it sink and I have it in free spool and I'm letting this fish eat, and you kind of, it's a very finesse type of bite. You got to know exactly when to stick them. You can't get really excited when you feel that tap, 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 tap on your line and that kind of short running. You got to really wait to feel that tension in your line, and then you know it's on just like that. The problem is mangroves are notorious, like I told you guys, for locking their mouth, and it makes it really hard when they swallow the hook to unhook them. I got to like time the pliers right to get it in his mouth before he closes it. There we go. Okay, now open. If you guys want to know how to hold a snapper properly, right here, these spines will get you. Don't ever just grab them right here. You kind of go from the head down and you push their spines down, and then they can't get you. You got to just hold them down like that. Alright guys, time to fillet this beast of a snapper up. And you guys noticed this band-aid? No, I did not cut myself with a knife, but one thing I will warn you, if you're ever filleting snapper, especially these guys, they got very nasty gill plates. I slipped already while filleting them, especially this one right here. It is extremely sharp. When I start with any fish to fillet any fish, I always check right behind the head and I see where I'm gonna make my cut, because some fish, their head meat extends all the way up. Sometimes it's right behind the gill plate. So this guy, it's like right over here. And what I'll start to do is I'll make my incision just like that, and then I follow that right behind the gill plate. That way I get as much meat as possible. Okay, and now what I do is you follow that backbone, take the tip of my knife, and like everyone says, no, you do not saw. You always try to work it down like that, just nice strokes instead of sawing. You don't want to ever saw, and that's one thing I'm trying to get better at, and that's one thing you guys taught me. So it's all about learning. All the way down to the tail, and you come out the other side just like that. Nice. It's like filleting fish is all about a delicate balance of being aggressive yet very finesse. you want to be aggressive with it and try to really force your knife into places, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin your meat, and you just get better and better. And now I use that opening and I pull up with my left hand. I got my fillet knife right here, and I slowly am just sliding my knife against that bone, and you're really just separating the meat, and you're gonna see that all those bones exposed. And then when you get to the other side, you guys will see right there, that's his backbone right there. You kind of want to go down with your knife when you get on the other side, otherwise you will miss meat as well. And then I just follow it all the way back up. And then over here you have a kind of like rib cage pin bones, and you want to go right over them. You guys will see they start right here. You want to go over them and not through them. That way that meat, those bones are not in your actual fillets. Got it cut right here, right down to the pec fin. Just like that, and that's the like rib cage pin bones that I was talking about. You want to glide over them because it can be tricky. You're tempted to kind of want to go follow through with this side, with the tail end, and sometimes you can end up going through here and it's going to give you difficulty. You want to just slide right over those bones. A big meaty mangrove snapper fillet. I cannot wait to cook this thing up. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and like I said, here's that really sharp gill plate. You can hear it. It's hard. It's rock hard. It's not soft. You don't want to cut yourself on that thing. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. The only thing we got left to do with this guy is skin him out, and snapper are very, very easy to skin. And I like to use a little bit of a thicker bladed, wider knife. So I'll just kind of have it at like a 45-degree angle, and I'm just separating the skin from the meat. Not sawing, it's kind of making nice long strokes. And this is where I'm talking about being aggressive. You really got to separate the meat from the skin. And there you go. What's going on, guys? Chef Vic coming back at you with another catch and cook and with another voiceover, because frankly, just trying to film and record at the same time is just too damn hard. People constantly walking in and out of the kitchen, the TV going, it's just a hot mess. So what I got going on here, we are making some snapper gyros. You guys heard that right. I'm putting a spin on gyros, that classic Greek dish. So what I'm doing here, I got my English cucumber. I'm cutting them up right now. I just peeled the skin and I am shredding it up right here. And this is actually a classic way that I looked up, that you're supposed to do it this way, because you guys will see all that juice right there, that cucumber juice. You do not want that in your tzatziki sauce because it will make it runny. So what I did is you pour some salt in there. It draws out that moisture of the cucumber. It takes out all that liquid. Set it aside. We got some fillet right here, some total Greek strained yogurt with the fat content. You do not want the low fat stuff. You want a full bodied thick yogurt. You guys see this stuff is kind of like concrete. Put it into our stainless steel bowl. I'm kind of getting out of breath. I'm trying to do this voiceover in one run. We got some garlic going into the garlic press. Got a little that, you see that brown piece? I did take that out. Put the garlic in, and you guys see that liquid from the cucumber. I took that out, and I just take a good quality paper towel roll. Do not use a cheap one, otherwise you will get paper all over your cucumber. And I literally just squeezed it out until I just had the pure cucumber, got all the liquid out. Put it back into my yogurt. Got some black pepper going in there, a little bit of cayenne, and it made the world of difference for our tzatziki sauce. Stir that guy up. And let's see what we got going on next. Okay, dill. You guys can either use dill, mint, or parsley. I prefer dill. I think that is the classic way. There's a lot of argument whether you're supposed to use dill or mint, but I love dill. Being Slovakian, we use a lot of dill in my country. So that is what I went with. Put that guy in there. And do not go overboard with this, because dill is a very, very strong, fragrant herb. And you can ruin your tzatziki sauce if you put too much in there. So we got that guy mixed up, and yet again we're making another salad. So I got that spring mix from Publix. I love that stuff. Got my red onion, gonna cut them up. Just kind of making a balsamic vinaigrette type salad. We got some red onion, some tomatoes, good quality tomatoes. Never skimp out on your tomatoes in the kitchen. Cutting them up into these strip-like pieces, and then this is the other half of that cucumber. Also cutting them up long ways. You guys see me curling my nails. I know you guys are very big on that knife, on those knife skills, and that's what I'm trying to improve on. Got a beautiful, colorful salad. Now onto the dressing. We got some olive oil, some lime juice, and balsamic vinegar, and garlic powder, oregano, some salt, pepper, and then we also put in some honey. Mix that guy up, and then now to coat our fish, what I'm doing is I had some all-purpose flour, some cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, as well as some salt and pepper. And this is just to season up my flour to coat my fish. Stir that guy up, and then we have our beautiful snapper fillets right here, fresh from the ocean, and into our egg wash, into our flour. This is gonna give it a nice crispy exterior, as well as just season up the fish. We got some feta cheese going into our salad, give it some life, as well as our dressing, and mix that guy up. And this was really, really good, very easy, homemade balsamic vinaigrette. And now I have some olive oil as well as some butter going into our pan. Do half and half. I let my olive oil heat up first. And here go our snapper fillets. Make sure that the oil is hot. You do want your exterior crispy. You guys see that brown coating over there? And it was to die for. You guys are about to see it in a second, but these snapper came out so good. This was a really good way to make fish. And then we have our flatbread right here. Put some tzatziki sauce on top of our flatbread. A layer on our fish. And then I like to put tomato, red onion, and a little bit of iceberg lettuce in mine, but you can do whatever you want. You know, some people can put olives in there. And how good does that look? So Grandma, what do you think of the food?
Delicious, very good.
I'm not gonna do a taste test for you guys. I'm having some tripod issues. I left my good tripod at Brooke's house, so I'm not really able to set up the shot, but let me just show you something real quick. So here is what my gyro looks like, and as you guys see, I'm basically done with it. But it is so damn good. And what I did is I just picked up some flatbreads at Publix, and I threw these guys in the oven, got them a little bit crispy and warm, and I just chopped up some more flatbread. And here's our tzatziki sauce. This stuff made the dish. It is so good, flavorful, packs a good punch. See, she's saying it's good, right? It's fragrant, aromatic. It's the dill, the cucumber. And if you guys don't like dill, you don't have to put dill in there. You can substitute parsley, you could substitute mint in there. And it's actually a really healthy dressing because Greek yogurt, this is a full-bodied Greek yogurt, but it's not mayonnaise-based, it's not sour cream-based, so it's not that calorie-dense. And this is just a pretty light meal. And then we got this salad, that feta cheese. I made kind of a balsamic vinaigrette there. Very colorful, also very delicious. And then the fish itself, you guys see, I don't know why, I was just really feeling like using cumin in a fish recipe. And I got kind of a crispy exterior going on right there.
Do you feel the vibes?